Hi there. Sorry about that. Internet cut out on us for a moment. So I'm going to take a moment and just let everybody come back together. So you never know what's going to happen when we're live, right? Hi. Sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened with the connection. It's the first time that has happened. It might be the wind outside. It might be the weather. Not sure what's going on. Good morning. Welcome back. The internet cut out on us there for a minute. Good morning. So we're going to kind of start that over. So welcome to Wednesday morning. Please let me know what it is that you're feeling this morning. I woke up feeling like a slow flow might be a nice practice today. I tend to be pretty energetic when we teach and really want to get moving and get things going. And I'm feeling like, good, some thumbs up. Feeling like getting into things and really being with sensations today, really being present in the body and feeling not only our physical body, but maybe our emotional body and our mental body. What's going on for all of us, where are you at, can be great things. Maybe there's a lot of great things happening for you and you really just want to be in the sweetness of all of that, and that is amazing and beautiful too. So, good morning, just gonna pop up here. Lower back, okay, definitely. So we can do some lower back stuff. So if you've got a blanket that you can roll up, and or a strap or a belt that you might want to have handy, we'll maybe do some leg stuff on the floor. And really just trying to pull from everything. I want to make sure that you guys are getting what you're here for. So if there's anything else that you need, please let me know. So we've got some low back stuff. We'll slow flow it. Be with sensation. Good morning. Just going to check in. Slow flow. Okay, perfect. So we're on the same vibe. I like when that happens. We'll just take a few moments to get centered on your mat, get to a comfortable seat. It can be with a pillow, a prop, or not. You can just be sitting tall. And if you want to take a minute or two to grab some props, a blanket and or a strap or a belt type thing. Good morning. Just kind of come to that comfortable seat, Sukhasana, that you can cross the legs one foot in front of the other, or maybe you can practice bringing one foot on top, starting to move into a variation of half lotus. So maybe eventually that foot ends up on the thigh, but maybe it's not today. Or a full lotus is part of your practice. You can go ahead and move there, but really just checking in with your body. I've done a candle, I've done some staging this morning. I'm really just trying to tap into my own energy so that I can maybe tap into yours. So again, we're going to make a nice connection to the earth. We're going to set that foundation this morning. So feeling the ground beneath you. Steadiness, it's there, it's connected. And as you breathe in, we're going to start to draw the energy up the body, and we're going to just kind of do a body scan this morning. So as you're moving up through the body. And with each inhale and exhale, it doesn't have to be fast, doesn't have to be slow. We're just starting to move up and through, starting to sit back in your body. Maybe imagine sitting back in a high back chair where you're nice and supported. To let the chin draw back from forward head posture. To lift tall through the crown of the head. To gently draw the belly button up and in towards the spine. To find a softness of the shoulders. Back and down on the back side of your ribs. Inhales and exhales. So I'm just having a moment of awareness, of contrast from the light, bright, active day that I personally had yesterday, and hopefully you got out to enjoy it as well. And then this day, which just feels like a little bit more calm, a little bit more chill, a little bit more maybe of going inward. Definitely not cold outside, but just a little bit of a difference, right? So it's nice to observe and be in the differences, not trying to make it something that it's not. And even appreciating for what it is, for all that it is. So let those inhales and those exhales fill the body, cleanse the body, expand the body. I'm going to invite you to start to swim the shoulders to the back, one at a time. Let there be a little rotation of the spine. The eyes can stay closed. Shoulders go up and swim around to the back. Finding stillness, coming back to center. Tall through the crown of the head. Slide this over. We're going to plant the hands on the floor in front of you. With a long spine, think about melting the belly button, the chest, and eventually the head to the floor. Sink back through the sit bones. Soften through the hips and the knees. And breathing deeply into the ribs on the back side of the body. Let it go. Let the exhales draw that belly button up and in towards your spine. Starting to open the knees and the hips. Walking the hands over to the right so that the chest lengthens over that right knee. Relax down here through this left side body. Melt the head. As you inhale, lengthen the crown of the head, bringing the neck long with the spine. Walk the hands over to the left side. Chest over that left leg. Melting down, let the right ribs drop down, let the right shoulder drop down, melt the head down. Sink back and down through this right knee. And just take a moment to notice where you're holding and see if you can let go completely. Hips, pelvis, spine, shoulders, thoughts. Inhale, lengthen the crown of the head, bring the head in line with the spine. See if you can walk it a little bit more to the left, where we're going to plant maybe the hand or the elbow down. We're going to open this right arm up, coming into our side bend from a different position. And again, that elbow's not planted or stuck. So move to find the right side body stretch for you. Reach through those right fingertips. Maybe you look up past your elbow, straight ahead, or down at the earth. Beautiful. We're going to walk it back through, coming over this left knee. Walk it through center, just lengthening, opening that low back. So we're really starting with the lower spine here. And as you come to the right side, plant that right elbow down, forearm or hand, and sweep the left arm up and overhead. So just, again, another way to get into the side body. There's no one way. And as you move in and through postures, you may find areas of the body that we've skipped over before or haven't been addressed. Not on purpose, right? Inhale, bring it up tall. Shoulders back and down. Good. Let's move into a twist. Comfortable seated twist here, leaving your legs crossed. You can switch legs if you want to. Planting the right hand behind the right hip. Take the left hand across the body to the right knee. Inhale tall, and as you exhale, look past the right shoulder. Shoulders down, heart lifts. It's just a gentle twist here to begin. We're starting to wake up the body. So the inhales take you tall, the exhales deepen the twist. As you inhale, sweep the arms up beside the ears. And as you exhale, plant the left hand behind the left hip, right hand to the left knee. Inhale tall, exhale twisting to the left. Inhales, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhales, bring out the spine. Soften the face, relax the jaw. Drop the shoulders. Release it back to the front. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Let's do one more shoulder opener here. We're going to sweep the right arm across the body. Draw it in with your left arm. Melt the shoulder down out of the neck and the ear. We're opening up across the back of the shoulder here. Seems really simple and easy, and it is. We're just breathing into the cap of the shoulder just as it wraps around here. We're going to open up on the inhale. Take it up. Let those fingers drop between the shoulder blades behind the neck. And the left arm is going to help that elbow. Lifting up tall. See where you're holding. See where you can soften. Good. Open up on the inhale. We're going to sweep the left arm across. Drop it away from the ear. Maybe look to the left, opposite the fingers. Inhales and exhales. Beautiful. Open it up on the inhale. Take it up, fingers between the shoulder blades. Staying up tall, right hand to the left elbow. Belly button draws up and in. Grounding into the earth. To take care of our bodies, right? We're active. Gotta get them moving correctly and beautifully. Open up, inhale. Draw those shoulder blades together between the spine. Squeeze the spine. And reach out through the fingers at the same time. We're expanding and drawing towards center. Beautiful. Take it up. Exhale, float it down, fold it over. Tuck those arms back. Inhale it up. Starting to move here. Exhale, fold it over. Use the hands as support if you want to. Inhale it up. One more. Beautiful. Exhale it down. Roll those shoulders back. Good. Come to hands and knees. Start with a little core here. We're going to curl the toes for a moment. Inhale, cow pose. So your knees are under your hips. Your belly melts to the floor. Tailbone lifts. Looking forward. Exhale, round it up. Long arms pressing the floor away from you. Lifting through the shoulder blades. Inhale, cow pose. Lift that tailbone. Exhale. This time bring the knees up with you in cat pose, just off the ground. Place them down. Inhale, look forward. Shoulders back. Exhale, round it up. Knees come just off the earth. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale, thinking gently about the movements. Pressing the floor away. Belly button to the spine. Bring it down. Let's do one more. Starting to ignite that center. Exhale, round it up. Knees come up. Take an inhale, hold it here. Exhale, send it all the way up to downward facing dog. Walk it out. Shoulders soften away from the ears. Give some space. Weight in the first finger and thumb. Just walk those heels. Plant the feet hip distance apart. Soft knees, lift that tailbone. Hands back towards the feet. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. Let your head hang heavy. Shoulders relax. Feel your feet grounded, connected, toes, heels. Lift the arches of the feet, belly button to the spine. Draw yourself in to the legs. Let go of that head again. Bring the weight forward. Press onto the shins. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Flat back. Uncurl the heart. Looking gently forward, not too far. Fingertips to the ground. Soft knees if you need to. We're going to walk it back out to where we came from. Downward facing dog. Come into plank. Feet can be together or slightly apart. Come to the tops of the feet, lower the hips through upward facing dog. Strong arms here, heart lifts, engaging the legs. Good. Moving into plank, you can stay on the tops of the feet or curl those toes under. Then curl them for downward facing dog. Bring it back forward into plank. We're going to do this slow a couple times. Staying here. Coming to the tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Shoulders down, crown lifts. Energy out the toes. Lift the belly button to the spine. Good, downward facing dog. Take a little deeper knee bend here. Lift the tailbone, melt the heart back. Long side bodies. One more time, bring it forward into plank. Hold it here. Belly button to the spine. Press the floor away. Tops of the feet, upward facing dog. Press down into the earth. Belly button to spine. Draw it up. Ignite that center. Fire it up. Curl the toes. Downward facing dog. Plant the feet. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Forward fold. Belly button to spine. Softness to the knees. Maybe grab the backs of the calves. Or opposite elbows behind the knees. You can bend the knees first and press the feet into the earth. Bring the weight forward. Hands to the shins, open up. Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Chest is open, shoulders are back, knees are soft. Exhale, let it go. Sweep the arms up, reverse the swan dive all the way to the sky. Straight up or take a back bend here. Hands to heart center. Inhale up. Soft knees, fold it forward, hinging at the hips, flow down. Inhale, half lift. Moving through Sun A, walk the hands. Coming into plank pose. Taking a breath, chest is open, shoulders are broad, belly button to the spine. Exhale, flow down. Tops of the feet on the floor. You can take upward facing or cobra. Soften the hips if you're in cobra. A little bit more passive here, working on the stretch, the lengthening. Upward facing dog encourages strength. Exhale, let it go. Meet in downward facing dog through reverse push-up. Or right there if you were in upward facing. Let it go. Send those hips high to the sky, tailbone to kiss the top of the wall behind you. We're going to continue walking the hands back towards the feet. Just to change it up today. Fold. Belly button to the spine. Press away from the shins. Long spine, shoulders back, length to the neck. As we depress the shoulders, as we move them away from the ears, We let go of those shoulds. Even the shoulda, woulda, couldas. That trio is pretty fun. Let it go. Reverse swan dive all the way up top. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to move into balance here. Lifting the left leg, thigh parallel. Left hand to the left knee. This right hand can stay at the heart center or it can open up for balance. We're going to open up this left knee. Take it out to the side. If you want to grab peace fingers to the big toes or you want to grab onto the foot, you may want to open up this leg to the side. One more breath. Bend that knee again. Bring it back to center. We're going to combo it a little bit with a twist. Now we're going to switch. The right hand is going to grab this knee. And we're going to open up to the left. Kick that leg forward. Press through the heel. Lengthen through the crown. Good. Bend the knee. Bring the hand and the gaze forward. Arms up. Plant that foot down. Hip distance apart. Take a fold. Melt it over. Let go of the head. Inhale, half lift. Long spine. Hips back, tailbone back, crown of the head forward. Exhale, let it go. Reverse it all the way up. Hug the thighs, lift the core, arms to the sky. Good. Grounding into the left foot. Strong through the leg. Right thigh parallel to the earth. Flexing the toes. Right hand to the right knee. Left hand can stay at heart center or open up to the left. And we'll open the knee to the right. Again, if you want to play with straightening the leg, you can grab the big toe, all the toes, side of the foot, right? And just play with it. It's about balance. We're finding it, playing with it, lifting. One more breath. You can use the strap. Sorry, I should have said that sooner. Hand to the knee, bring it forward. Good. The left hand is going to find that right knee, open up to the right. So we're tall through the spine, shoulders are down. And then when you feel ready, kick, extend that leg, press through the heel. Enjoy the twist. Great job. Bend the knee, bring the eyes forward, arms up, plant that foot, reach it up to the sky. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, walk it forward, coming into plank pose. Bring that left knee down. Turn the toes to the left. Left hand under the shoulder. Roll open for a modified side plank. I invite you all into modified side plank because we're going to do a little something different here. So we're on the knee, we're on the hand. Good. I invite you to lift that right leg as if you're standing on the wall behind you, bringing it parallel to the earth, working on balance. Beautiful. We're going to extend this top arm. Take it by the ear so you can reach from the heel to the fingertips. Good morning. We're going to do a little crunch here. So we're going to bring this top elbow to the top knee in front of you. Slowly and gently. On the exhale, inhale, extend. Exhale, bring them together. Use that core, use that side body. Inhale, lengthen. Nice and steady, working on balance and movement. Take it long. Maybe even slightly back, not a huge back bend. Let's do one more. Inhale, lengthen. Beautiful. Plant the foot down. Roll that sole of the foot flat so you've got a nice side body stretch. Beautiful. We're gonna lift up onto this knee. Good. Your right toe is gonna be pointing long, and we're gonna take it up to the sky just in case my foot is off camera. Good, we're gonna plant the right hand on your right leg, left arm up. We're gonna take a side body stretch over this right leg. Lengthen, open the chest forward, try not to round over. So maybe you even look up to the sky. Beautiful, bring it up, come back forward, we'll come into plank pose. Take a few breaths here. I'm gonna turn around so I don't have my back to you. Bring the right knee down, right hand under the right shoulder. Roll that left foot open, left hand to the sky. Good. Starting here. Lift the ribs away from the floor. Grounding, and then lift that left leg up. Bring the head back so your body's in one line. Press into that extended heel. Good. Take the arm beside the ear. We're going to crunch it out, so take a nice big breath in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Doesn't have to be fast. Good. Finding balance along the way. Let's do 2 more. And take the hand and the foot a little bit behind the body. Little front opening stretch. Hug it in. Good. Extend it out. Bring the foot down. Roll it flat. Take the arm to the sky. Oops, sorry, we're going to leave it here for a side body stretch. Reach it overhead. Good. Grounding down. Inhale to lift. Turn these toes so that they're facing the sky. So you're on your heel. Left hand on your left thigh. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, slide down that leg. Reach it over, side body stretch. So we're focusing here. Maybe you look up to the sky. Feel free to have a blanket under the knee if you need some padding, or be on your carpet or a rug. Inhale up tall. Bring it back into plank. Beautiful. Stay there. I'm going to rejoin you over here. Lower through on your exhale. Taking cobra or upward facing dog, your choice. Do you want to be a little active? Do you want to be a little passive and get a nice stretch? Draw the belly button to the spine. Send it back, downward facing dog. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Walk it out. Planting the left foot in the center. Inhale the right leg high. Open at the hip. Reach length through the toes. See if your left heel will melt to the earth. Bend at the right knee and let it just hang there. Keep reaching through that knee. Strong through the arms. Beautiful. Extend the right leg. Sweep it through. Setting up for pigeon pose. So we're going to sweep that right shin at an angle across your mat. The right knee is out to the edge of your mat by the right wrist. And that left leg is extended back. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall. Since I'm not there with you, I trust you to do these little check-ins in your body. You can prop this hip with a blanket or a block, pillow. We're going to reach this left hip bone down to the earth. Lengthen through the crown and enjoy this little bit of a back bend. It can be on fingertips, palms, shoulders melt, lift the heart through. Think of a little pigeon with their puffy little chest. Reach through the crown of the head. And sink into your hips. Here's where I want to go into sensation. Go past the physical cues, what I've asked you to do for alignment. And I want you to be with relaxing the toes. With feeling your hip rotate in its socket. With the glutes softening. We're going to slowly walk it forward, long spine, coming down onto the forearms. Head in line with the spine. You can walk all the way down onto your belly. You can simply rest on forearms, maybe bring hands to prayer. Shoulders back. This is where we're going to scan. If there's anything that you can feel that's tense that you're holding on to, it could be your big toe, it could be your eyebrows, it could be a thought, it could be an emotion. If there's anything that can soften, let it go. Even just acceptance, just as we're kind of accepting the beauty in today as it is. Spin 2 more breaths right here. Relax your toes again. Relax your jaw. Begin to finish a breath. Begin to finish a breath. Walk those hands up tall. Good. Doing a little something different. We're going to sit into this right hip and we're going to sweep this left leg around. Setting up for fire log pose or double pigeon. So we're stacking ankles to shins, and you can stay forward. I just want you to be able to see. Ankles to knees. You can prop this space if you like. Sit with it. How does that feel? Be with the breath. If and when you feel ready, you can bring the hands forward, long spine. We're shifting into the hips. It's going to get deeper into those hip rotators. Good morning. You can close your eyes. You can really be with the breath today and just go as far as it feels good. This is your edge, your own personal edge. To some, the edge may seem scary. To some, it may seem adventurous. Never going into pain. Beautiful. Walk it up tall. Shoulders back and down. Slowly uncrossing the legs. And we're going to make our way back into downward facing dog. Walk the legs out. Walk the heels. Just noticing. Sink the heels. Lift the tail, long side bodies, just noticing what's more available in your lower body. Plant the right foot in center. See if that heel wants to kiss the earth. Inhale, left leg. Roll the hip open. Bend at the left knee. Pressing the hands into the earth. Reaching through the knee. Shoulders away from the ears. Pressing into both arms nice and evenly. Extend the left leg, sweep it through. Left knee to the left wrist. Shin across the mat. Right leg walks back. And again, we're sinking into this side. Again, prop this hip. And it doesn't matter what you did on the other side. Meet your body right where you are in this moment. Think about this right hip bone in the front. Melting to the earth. Lift through the crown. Lift the chest. Enjoy this back bend. Soften the hips. Walk it down when you're ready. Shoulders back. You can be on forearms. You can take it all the way to the earth. Again, just checking in with what's coming up for you. Without labeling it, just enjoying, noticing. Shoulders back. We always tend to be working on processing or getting rid of the quote, bad things, right? Learning our lessons, burning our karma. But sometimes we just want to enjoy the goodness that we're receiving as well, the abundance that's all around us, that's in you. So I invite you to do that too. Take a breath to start to walk up tall. We are grateful for the abundance. Sitting into that left hip, sweeping this right leg around, finding double pigeon, fire log pose on the other side, sitting up tall. Shoulders back and down. Noticing again differences left to right. Walk it forward, finding your edge, just gently taking the steps to get there and noticing when you're there. Long spine. Let go of any holding in the hips. Being comfortable and steady. Breathing. Maybe melting into the gentle sweetness of your body. Appreciating the times that we're asked to go inward. Never forced, just asked, invited. Begin to walk it up tall. Shoulders back and down. Good. Unwind the legs, and while we're here, we'll extend them out in front. Shake them out. We're going to bring in a little balance. So we've worked on the outside of the hips and the lower back. Draw this left leg in. Janu Sirsasana is the Sanskrit name for this pose. It can be foot inside the thigh, or if it's more comfortable for you, the foot can be in the inner hip crease. And although it may appear more difficult, it's really not, and I've had some people with lower back issues that actually prefer this. And you can even prop this knee. You can have a blanket or a pillow there. So there are options. So wherever you want for your own foot, lift the flesh of that right glute. And we're going to fold it forward. Slight rotation over this right leg. Walk it down. Head stays in line with the spine. You can take hold of the foot or the leg, or you can leave the hands on the ground. If you've taken a hold of the leg or foot, gently draw the shoulders into their sockets. Belly button to the spine. Lengthening on the inhales and floating towards the earth on the exhales. Just a little wave. Inhales, gently lift. Exhales, float you down. Two more breaths. Relax the kneecap and the back of the knees. Relax the hips and the shoulders. Feel free to release the head down towards the knee for one more breath. Try to keep the rounding out of the spine. Plant the hands, lengthen up, look past the toes, walk it up with a long spine. Beautiful. Take it into a twist. Taking the left leg across, plant the left hand behind the left hip, inhale, right arm up. Hook it past the elbow or wrap it around the knee. Again, an option here, take the twist. So I've found that hooking the elbow and taking the twist takes it more into your spine, whereas wrapping around the knee, you may take it more into the IT band and the outer hip, drawing that leg across your body. Send the energy out that extended right foot and open through the chest. One more breath. Release. Let that left leg slide down to meet the right. Shake them out. Draw the right leg in. Janu Sirsasana. Again, foot to the inner thigh or foot in the hip crease. Sitting up nice and tall. Slight rotation over the left leg. Draw the toes back. Walk it down. Long spine. Finding your breath, inhales and exhales. Feel free to take hold of the foot, the ankle, the shin. Belly button to the spine as you float down. Soften the back of the knee and the kneecap. If you come across tension in your body, See if you can breathe into it. We say let it go a lot. So if you can think of another sensation to that, letting it be, letting it release, letting go of the gripping. We're going to walk it up tall. Taking that right leg up and over the left. Grounding through your sit bones. Plant the right hand. Inhale up. Exhale, wrapping the knee or moving past the knee for the spinal twist. Send energy out that left heel. Let that left leg be active. Belly button to the spine. Really squish and squeeze. Wring it out. Chin to the shoulder. Reach through the crown of the head. Beautiful. Bring it back. Since we're here, we're going to do a little version of figure fours. And we also got into pigeon, so this is another option or way to get into your hip today. We're going to leave this right foot on your left knee. We're going to walk that left foot closer to you. Staying up tall, plant the hands behind the body. Tall through the spine. And we're going to keep walking the shin towards the chest and the chest towards the shin. You can turn the fingers away from you. But we're leaving the hips and sit bones on the ground, so no lifting up. We're reaching through the crown, sending the heart forward, breathing into the hips. Sometimes pigeon isn't available due to pressure on the knees. This might be more helpful. Beautiful. Release the upper body. Slowly extend the legs. Shake them out. And we're going to switch, bringing the left foot back onto the right knee, just above the knee. Walking the right foot. Plant the hands behind the body so you've got a nice tall spine. Walking that foot towards you. And then walking the chest towards the shin. Might be nice and open after those pigeons and double pigeons. Let that right foot be planted, grounded, belly button to the spine. Can you feel the length in your body? Beautiful. One more breath. Release it down. Extend the legs for a shake. Drawing any flesh straight back along the legs, along the glutes, connecting those sit bones, really setting that foundation again. We're going to move into forward fold. And just as I see this blanket here, I just want to offer that if you feel a little bit tighter in the hamstrings or even in the low back, you can place your blanket roll right under the knees. And what this does is it just kind of gives a little breather to the hamstrings and it lets you lengthen. So it may give an opportunity to fold a little further or to change the feeling or sensation. So you can walk the hands forward. You can leave the hands on the ground or take hold of the feet. And you can even just kind of press down into the blanket. You don't have to force, but we're lengthening and folding. Let go of the knees, the kneecaps. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold. Give a little wiggle to the toes. And continue to fold over. Sometimes there's the idea that using props means it's not good enough or it's not right. It's not perfect. But none of that matters. What matters is what you're feeling. And if you are finding the length and the expansion and even the reduction in pain or discomfort in your body that you're looking for, props can be supportive and helpful. So one more full breath as you melt down towards the earth. Inhale, lengthen. So a long spine draws you up tall, shoulders back and down. And if you've used the blanket, just slide it out. Good. We're going to start to move down. I'm going to slow things down just a little bit here. If you have the blanket, we are going to continue to use that. And I'm going to show you a beautiful way to kind of open up and decompress the spine. So we're going to start at the low back, actually just under the sacrum. So put the roll behind your back. We're going to lower down onto it. And right now it's probably in your back, but what we're going to do is we're going to lift the hips and we're going to shimmy that blanket so that's right underneath your sacrum, right underneath the back of your pelvis. Okay, supporting the back of your hips. All right, shoulders are back. Arms can be in an A or in a T. If your legs are up and you want to stay here, let the knees come together. Let the feet be slightly wider than the hips. And this helps to really just decompress this area. If it feels good to you and you want to play with lengthening the legs long, you're going to get a nice gentle opening of the front of the hips here. So we're just going to stay here for 5 breaths. That way we all know kind of how long. There's no rush. See if you can make those exhales a little longer. One more breath. All the way out. Beautiful. Slowly bring the soles of the feet to the earth. We're going to gently lift the hips just enough to move that blanket roll into your lower spine. So we want to support that curve. And again, you can leave the knees up and together, or you can lengthen those legs out again. Maybe adjust the shoulder blades back so you open the chest and drop the shoulder blades back to the earth. And we're going to spend again 5 breaths here. So inhales, lengthen. See if you can let go, legs, ankles, feet. And on your exhales, really sink the belly button down to the earth through the spine. Let it ground down. One more full breath. That means all the way in and all the way out. Good. We're going to take this blanket one more space higher. We're going to actually just gently sit up to do that. So you're going to move it back so that when you lay down again, the blanket is right underneath the base of your shoulder blades, so right below them or across the brow line is about a good measurement. So we're really lifting the back side of the heart. The arms are above the blanket. They can be at a T, so above the blanket straight out, or it might even feel good to take the arms overhead. So again, you can kind of play with where it is, right below those shoulder blades, right at the back of the heart. You can even find cactus arms, so a little bend in the elbows. Let that chest open up. I'm going to do 5 breaths from here. How big of an inhale can you breathe in? How often do we use the full capacity of our lungs? One more full breath. Beautiful. Walk the feet in. We're going to slowly lift the body up so that we can draw this blanket out to the side. Roll the spine down. We're going to take a full body stretch, reaching fingertips to toes, fingertips to heels. Open the palms of the hands. Shoulders draw back to the earth. Feel how much longer and lengthened your body is now. Exhale, let it go completely. One more. Fully breathe in. Reach through the heels, reach through the fingers. Exhale, let it go. Felt like we were almost done, and if you want to go into Shavasana here, you're definitely welcome. And it just came to me, I think I'd like to do an inversion. So if you would like to do an inversion, go ahead and lengthen the lower spine. So we're tucking the tailbone, sending it down towards your heels. You can extend the legs, or you can roll into shoulder stand. So just come forward a little. I'm going to roll up, support the hips. When the elbows walk close to one another, begin to extend the legs to the sky. Letting the legs and the ankles be straight above the hips. Let the hands support your pelvis. You're welcome to hang out right here for a few breaths, or continue along with me. We're going to drop the right toes overhead. Bring them up. Lengthen the left toes overhead. Draw them up. Good. Right side. Left side. Maybe just noticing what's more available today, because we've taken the time to open the back side of the body. Just moving back and forth between the left toes and the right toes. Coming overhead. One more on the right. One more on the left. Bring the legs up tall, send them up to the sky. Engage, zip them up together, hug them together. Slowly bend the knees. Roll it down. Beautiful. Full body extension, lengthening out on your mat. To reverse the neck, I want you to really lengthen through the crown of the head. And then slowly we're going to roll the chin to the right shoulder. Just rolling the head along the ground, rolling it to the left. Inhales take you through center. Exhales to the right. Inhale. Exhale left. Shoulders back and down. Inhale. Exhale right. Last one. Inhale. Exhale left. And bring it through center. Lengthen. Checking in that your chin and your forehead are even, or that your chin is slightly lower. Let the arms relax beside the body. Let go of the hips, the shoulders, the feet and the toes. Just take a few minutes in this sweet energy that you've created. Maybe you're noticing a little buzz or a hum in your body, your energetic field, but it's more congruent throughout your entire body versus just feeling like a head or a sore knee. We feel complete. Feeling your fingers and your toes. Feeling the connection your body is making to the earth and where there is space. And as you're gently scanning from the head to the toes, if you come across any residual tension in the body, Allow it to be carried out with the breath. Allow it to be softened. Allow it to be set down. Can we allow ourselves to have experiences without judgment? Without labels? Without overanalyzing and overthinking? And can we be grateful and appreciative for either enjoying the experience and or learning a lesson from the experience? I invite you to slowly draw the breath into the body. Again, you are welcome to remain here if you have more time. As you begin to feel the body moving with the breath, the rise and the fall, the expansion, the contraction, the dynamic movements of our body. Start to feel a little bit of motion in your fingers and your toes. Taking a big inhale, feel free to take a full body stretch. And as you exhale, let it bring you to the right side of your body. Only you know your inner world, your inner experience. So I invite you to just be fully present in all of it. To bring yourself up to a comfortable seat when you're ready. To allow the hands to find Anjali Mudra, prayer, to seal in our practice. Allow the thumbs to rest against the chest, to grow tall through your spine, to sit back in your body. So grateful for all the moments, all the laughter, all the stories, all the adventures, all the quiet stillness. The divine light in me sees, honors, loves, and respects the divine light within you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing today, for flowing slowly with me and with your body and your breath. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Let yourself just embrace the beauty of whatever comes to you, whatever you're inspired to do, whatever you allow into your abundance. And I will see you again soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.